Streams channel, streams channel, streams channel. Yeah, that ought to do it. That ought to do it. That ought to do it. We got stuff working. We got stuff working. Is stuff working? Stuff is working. Chat is working. Chat is working. Is Puppy Cam working? Puppy Cam is working. It's a little bit wonky. It's a bit wonky. There we go. That's less wonky. That's much less wonky. Okay. I think we good. I think we good. I think we good. All right. Now. Really need another cup of tea, but can't be helped. Cannot be helped. Cannot be helped. Quick check to make sure. Yep. Okay. Good. First of all, who's on? Let's start with a team shout out. Let's start the process with a team shout out. Practical NPC is on. Nice one. And Small Block Boy and Outfrost and Jetty Does Dev and Robotus and everybody's on. Okay. Now, let me see here. Let me see. What is our current state? What is our current state? We should get rid of some of these warnings. These warnings are bad. Doink, 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 doink. And the wire should get to the bottom. Should eventually get to the bottom. And then it should turn into a monster and try and kill me. And it does. And it does. And it does. And then we go bugger. So ideally it should only say that when it gets there. But, you know, these are small things. Now it's going to track all the way back. Gradually. Probably should be a bit faster, but we can figure that out. And eventually, it's going to capture me. Very slowly. Yes, okay, good. All right, cool. We can probably stop this position spam. Okay, so let's go to the number 8. I think, no, I think, oh, they changed the ad break pop-up. Interesting. We got ads coming soon. We can get rid of that. Well, hello, Adagon Dev. How the hell are you? I hope you're going good. Okay, that can go. Indeed. And then, right, so we want it to track towards the player, but if the player uses the little hoppity thing, it should dive off the edge. And currently, what happens if the player uses the hoppity thing? The disc, the spinning disc, we need a name for it. Actually, we've themed everything else except for the spinning disc. We should make the spinning disc like a, I don't know, what would the kiwi equivalent be? A frisbee. It should be a frisbee. Should totally be a frisbee. Okay, so it gets to the bottom. And we're ready to jump off. and then we jump off, and it should jump off and die, but of course it doesn't. It starts moving towards me again. So this is what we got to fix. And ideally, we should do the collision detection after it moves, not before it moves, or just as it's starting its move. Yeah. Okay. Oh, interesting. It decided to go back to... I think that was my first death. Interesting. I wonder why it did that. Anyway, a problem for another time. All right, so we need to figure out what to do. Oh, we got ads. Oh yeah, they really changed the whole display. We need to figure out how to convince it. It probably needs a different state. It just needs to, like, a move to state. But only if it's within, I think, about 2 spaces. If we look at the behavior of kiwibert original, I think this is the one we normally use. Whoa, that's loud. Sorry about that. Okay. I think the movement speeds overall are going to need to be dialed up a bit. Yeah, look at how fast that's moving. Let's see if we can see how far away you need to be in order to dodge. Well, not if you don't dodge at all. Well, how about you stop running into things? Oh my god. Okay, let's see if this one works. Well, there he was only 2 away. I think it's going to be like, they won't do it if they're there, but they will do it if they're on the next square or the square away from that. So 2 moves to get onto the disc, I reckon. So let's see. We need a state check. When the player hops onto the disc, we need to check to see if there's a coilie within 2. And if it is, the number 8, whatever you're going to call it, gets set to exit. It sets its target to that path, and it needs a new state. So instead of this, which I don't think we need, we've got a couple of states down here. Moving, falling, coil state. Hey, Fuzzy, how are you? What is coil spawn state? No, yes, stop. Oh, that's right. That's pretty bad. We might need to fix that in a future iteration. So we got coiled, uncoiled. Oh, Donburi, very nice. Jealous. What about, we don't need coiled and uncoiled because one is the opposite of the other. But we could have, actually, hang on, do we use it anywhere? We do. Yes, we do. We could just use the opposite. We could just go like so. And that would be perfectly reasonable. Right, but we do need to be able to change it. Yeah, tricky. Okay, maybe that's a bad idea. Stop doing that, and uncoiled, and that is just fine with me. But so now we need a state. The move state is either moving, falling, or chasing, I guess would be one way of putting it. Like when they're close enough so that they're about to fall off, basically. So this is going to be when within 2 jumps of a kiwi on a disk, set this state to make number 8 fall. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Chasing is never constructed. That's fine because we're about to construct it. Okay, so if we jump onto the disk, where do we do that? What do we even call it? Spin? Something spinner? Yeah. Who the hell is Don Burries? Good question. Whoever they are, they're delicious. How you doing, Wardrobe? I think it's going to be... Let's look at Spinner plugin. That was not what I was looking for. Spinner RS, okay. Init, sure. This function has too many arguments. Movement. Blast off. No, that's when it goes straight up, right? And tear down. Sounds like a dude from JoJo's BA. I guess I missed that reference. So that's when it's moving straight up. This is when it's moving as well. Let's look for next spinner state. Movement, yeah. G indeed. Set spinner state, blast off, yeah. So this one, this is where we would do it. To do, set number 8 state to chasing if within 2 jumps. Okay. How are we going to do that? We need a query for the number 8 state and the number 8 tile pause. Oh, there's going to be so many arguments. There's going to be so many arguments. It's horrendous. It's absolutely horrendous, but it's fine. It's fine. It's completely fine. Mute next number 8 move state res mute. No, because this isn't a global state. Instead, what we need is a query for number 8. Mute number 8 is query move state, number 8 move state. What is it called? It's called number 8 move state. It's not public. It needs to be public. It needs to be public. Number 8 move state. And that needs to be an address, and it needs to be mutable. Okay. Number 8 move state and tile pause. Okay. With number 8. Is that going to be a ambiguous query? I think we're going to be okay. Maybe. Maybe I should just say without player. Just to be clear. Just to be clear. Just to be absolutely clear. Cannot find type number 8 in the scope. Can you not? Did I not import it? Is that what your problem is? Is that what your problem is? Oh man, come on now. Get it together. Get it together with these imports, please. Remove this mute. No, I will not. You remove this mute. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get rid of virtual text because it's driving me nuts again. And I always forget to turn it off. There we go. Okay. So now, down here, we want let okay mute thing whose name I forget. Move state. Number 8 move state and tile pause equals number 8 get single mute. Actually, that's an if. Okay. Now, number 8 move state. That's probably going to be that equals number 8 move state chasing. Actually, we don't need the... Oh, no, we do need the tile pause because we need to know how far away they are. So I need to know distance between 2 tiles via... Yeah, see, this is the tricky part because if they are there, they're still 2 moves away, even though they could be there, if you see what I mean. They could go straight across, but they can't because on this board you have to go 1, 2. So if they're there, if they're there and I'm there on the thing, they have to go 1, 2. How do I figure this out? First of all, I stopped making the sheep noises because it's kind of annoying. You always want your game to have annoying sounds. I mean, surely that's what you want. Don't call me Shirley. Number 8 move state, import crate, debug plate, sleep with mate. It's too late. Here's my plate. There's a grate. Yeah, so we only do this if within 2 moves. Export freight. Let distance mute distance equals 0 if distance less than or equal to 2, then we do this thing. So now we need a way to calculate the number of moves from tile pause to tile pause without... So I think we actually have to run the the A star pathing one more time, even if we're already running it in the movement function. Otherwise, we want the enemy to just keep tracking us once we eventually get to the top. Okay, so how do I do this? How do I do this? I use the find paths or whatever it's called. It is called find paths. So I need current pos, targets, and tile storage. And then I need to check the length that comes back. So we get both the path and a length when it's returned. I do believe. I do believe. In which case, I can go let p path equals find, in fact, paths equals find paths. Current pos is number 8 tile pos. Targets is player pos. What's player pos? Just tile pos? Yeah, tile pos. And the third thing is something else. The third thing is something else. Oh, tile storage, duh. Which is probably called tile storage. Or is it just called storage? It is called tile storage. Somewhere. Just called storage. Okay. All right. Paths is going to be a what? It's going to be a vec I32, I32, U32. Okay, so let path equals paths first, which is an option. If let sum path equals then it's going to be a lot of nested ifs here, but we can probably sort that out, I hope. We'll sort it out in post. Paths first, yes. If path 1, because path 0 would be the actual path. Path 1 is the distance, which is U32, is less than or equal to 2, then we do this thing. Okay, what's your beef here? Can't find okay? What are you talking? Oh, right. Mismatched types. Expected struct. Topos. Found struct. Sure. Got a dereference. All right, so in theory, that kind of should ought to work. Should kind of ought to work. Okay. In which case, it's going to need to know where to move because it has to jump off at the right place. So it's going to need to know its target. Its target tile pos. Like a fixed target or jump off point or something like that. And then just path straight to it. Which means we need a component to store that in, which I guess we could just call fixed target. And that means we need the entity for number 8 to store it against. Which means we need to ask for it in the query. Where? Here. Entity. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, this function's getting big. It's getting pretty big. Commands, entity E. No, number 8 entity. Insert a completely new struct that I haven't built yet. So we'll go to number 8 and we'll go struct, derive component, I don't know, debug, pub struct, fixed target, tile pos. What is your beef? What is your beef? What is your beef? What is your beef? What do you mean unexpected end of input? What the actual... All right. Well, that would help. There we go. Okay. So now we go insert fixed target. And it's going to be tilepos, which is where the player currently is. Cannot find function because I have not imported you. Nope, that's still bad. Cannot initialize a tuple struct which contains private fields. Fair enough. Are you happy now? You're happy now. Okay. The second piece of the puzzle. The second piece of the puzzle is in the movement function. No, but I can be happy later. If that's an answer to a question I asked like half an hour ago, then awesome. But otherwise, I don't know what you're talking about. But I hope you are happy later. I yearn for it even. Okay, so we need to know if we're in the fixed direction mode, basically. Actually, that should be... You asked if we were happy now. Okay, good. I'm glad somebody pays attention to what I say. It's not me. This is probably going to be a sum. Actually, yeah, right? Can you insert an option like that? I feel like you can. No, you can't insert an option, but you can just remove the component later. So the query should be option and fixed target. I also heard the word struct and I learned one whole thing about the last time. Very cool. I use many structs. Falling timer, fixed target. Okay. Now, after we've decided if we're falling or not, if we're in uncoiled state, determine next move on path to player. Player pause, we've already got. We actually don't need that query for this bit. Let paths as find paths. If paths is empty, Right. So what we actually need is like a target variable. Let mute target equals player pause if fixed target is sum, or even just if let sum fixed target then hang on, that's not at all how that works. Equals fixed target. There we go. If it's equals fixed target, then target equals TO, which is the little contained tile pause in there. Something's bad about this. Expected and tile pause, found tile pause. Sure, yeah, I hear you. Let's try that instead. All right. From that point on, we can start using this target instead of player pause. Okay. What happens? I wonder if it'll just work. Like if it'll understand that once it falls off the edge, it falls off the edge. Let's find out. Let us see. Let us see what can be seen. Let's see what can be seen. Do. Okay. Our shitty sprites fall to the bottom. Don't you dare. Don't you dare come down this way. No. No. Back the fuck off. No. No! Oh, okay. So, what the... That was not at all what was supposed to happen. Damn it. Okay, well that was bad. Let's see if we can try again. First of all, it shouldn't just fall off. Second of all, it shouldn't turn into a coil before it gets to the bottom. I have a suspicion it's already chasing me. Yep. Damn it. Okay. This is not quite going the way I would have liked it to. Try one more time. First of all, we'll put ourselves in the middle. Go away. Okay, now it's just going wherever the hell it wants. Yeah, it's definitely following me. Okay. So this is not good. Yeah, it shouldn't be falling off. All right. Okay, so there's something bad going on there. I think it's about to throw ads at us again. But there's something bad going on there. So let's look in player. Or actually, maybe it's this. Let's go with info. Number 8 has a fixed target of you don't want holes in your structs. That's very true. Although sometimes you have to have padding in your structs, which is kind of the same thing, I guess. T. Let's just find out if it thinks it has a fixed target, because it really shouldn't. At least not yet. Not yet. But it does seem to be chasing me. I would really like it not to be chasing me. It's a stalemate. Okay. Pathing is harder. Pathing is harder than you might think. Okay, so it doesn't have a fixed target, but it's still chasing me. So that's bad. That should only happen in... Oh, you know what we did? We changed the sense on that. If not matches quote state. And it should be if matches quote state. That was my bad. We got ads. Okay. Now we should be good. Okay, so it's going to go down to the bottom. And then it's going to come chase me. Oh, you do want to go see the alien movie. Nice. Now it's got a fixed target, and it died. Okay. All right, cool. At a fixed target of Taupos 1-3, which I think is correct. Actually, I don't think it is correct. I think I was supposed to... I think maybe I don't set the Taupos to the spinner's pause yet. I think that's part of the problem. But also we panicked. So that's good. If I keep seeing it, I might change my mind. Yeah, fair call. The original Alien scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. It's one of those horror movies that kind of doesn't get... Like, it doesn't date all that much. So we've got a fixed target. We know this, but I think it's the wrong one. So this one, instead of inserting the player pause, we should insert where the spinner was. I'm not even sure I've got that. With player, we've got spinner state. Oh yeah, here we go. Spinner, query tile pause. So where is that? Spinner pause, nice. Is target spinner. Right. If spinner pause is the same as T. So we could use T. Yeah, let's try that. These are not well named variables. Let's give that a crack and see if it like explodes or not. It might still crash because that is not a valid tile anymore, but we'll give it a crack. Okay. No, it's frozen. It's trying to get to 0.3 and it can't. And the reason it can't is because that's not a valid tile. And my code is set up to avoid that. So I wonder if it's actually... We may have to change the logic in the pathing to it, if effectively make it commit suicide, or that's probably not a very PC way of putting it, but effectively make it jump. So get square neighboring position, blah, blah, blah. And we check to make sure that it's okay. But maybe we shouldn't use checked get. But if we don't do that, then sheep will start jumping off the edge of the map. So this is not good. How can I do that? Hey, Basilia. Well, we're going okay. We're trying to make the enemy jump off the side of the map if the player dodges with the little spinny disc. How are you doing? Welcome. So, this is interesting. So, I need them mostly to avoid tiles that don't exist, except when we're actively trying to make them jump off. Doing all right. Tickling your own bevy project. Nice. What are you working on? Very nice. How do I do this? I think what we'll do is we'll go if. We'll need to know in the function if the wire is in that chasing state. Is chasing. Doing some UI stuff for now. The puzzle of the night is making a generic fade in, fade out component for different style properties. You know what? I had very similar experience with my Pirate Software Game Jam project because I was trying to make text that kind of faded in and faded out. Mostly, I think I ended up just grabbing onto the color and changing the alpha, but it was really fiddly, like super fiddly. I wonder if I've still got that on video somewhere. Yeah, these things are fading in and out. And it took ages to try and figure out. I was just using timers all over the place. Yeah. I can't remember if I used background color or just color, but it was really annoying. So all of the text ends up fading in and out. On various timers. Oh, and they also shoot off towards the log to try and convince the player that the log is up here and they should look at it. It was kind of fun, but it was kind of annoying too. Anyway. Cool. So we need to know is chasing. Or maybe we should just make it really plain and go like allow. Oh, nice. It looks, yeah. Allow empty space or something. But then could that lead to the possibility that they jump off completely at the wrong place? No, because they've got a path towards where the player was. I think we'll just go with allow empty space, allow empty tiles, I guess. Bool, which is going to be if allow empty tiles, else. Actually, we could probably even just go like Actually, I don't mind repeating that much. Now, not using checked get. It's not going to throw, is it? I don't think it's going to throw. Oh, no, it does panic if the tilepause doesn't... Oh, it panics if the tilepause isn't within the underlying map, but it won't panic. So hang on. Maybe this is wrong. No, that's right, because checked get looks to see if there's an entity, whereas get doesn't. So this is right. It's a little clunky, but it's right. So now we need to change all the instances of that. This one is going to be true. And the other ones are probably going to be false. Yeah, I think we're okay. All right, so that should allow pathing to a place that doesn't exist, which hopefully will make it fall off. I actually don't know if that's going to be true or not, or if I'm going to have to do more work. Okay, so we go down to the bottom. And we jump up again. And it freezes. Damn it. So it's 03, which is correct, because 03 is this tilepause here, I think. 01, 02, 03-ish. It's trying to path there, but it can't because I'm using... Yeah. Okay. I've missed something somewhere. In find paths, there should be one more instance of it. In number 8. Yep. That one. And that one is actually wrong. That one should be true. And then later there should be another find paths that's false. Or actually, we don't need one in play. Yeah, cool. Okay, let's try that. Jump off the side. Jump off the side. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe you can jump into the void. Yeah. Yep. 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 We're at the bottom. We're pathing towards our target. We're pathing. We're pathing. And we're pathing some more. And we're frozen. Damn it. That's frustrating. What else could I have missed? It's getting the right target. And it should be able to path to it, in theory. I guess we know the fixed target is working. Let paths as find paths. If not, paths empty. So paths must be empty. I think that's the problem. Let's just find that out. I assume that's true. repeat the whole cycle again. Do. Oh, damn it. I didn't even see that coming. God damn it. Hopefully this still works. Go away. That seems like a really circular path, but it's eventually getting there. Oh. I got someone calling me. Hang on. Well, that definitely didn't work. Hang on a sec. I gotta mute for 2 seconds. Okay, that was fun. All right. Yeah, we do we do pay for it when we order it, but We've just finished a renovation and one of our credit cards is like permanently at its limit. So, yeah, I think it might have bounced, but my beloved is assuring me that it didn't. Okay, cool. So, why is this happening? Oh yeah, we were going to find out if paths were empty. And they were. Paths was empty. So, path finding is failing when we're trying to path to the empty space, which is understandable. Maybe why? Get is going to gets a tile entity for the given tile position if an entity is associated with that tile position, which will return a none. So we don't want to map it like that. Instead, we just want to take the tile pause, right? So, I think we actually just want this. We just want this. But now why, what? Okay. Yeah, okay, so some like so. All right. I'm still getting message flat out. What's going on? Okay. Cool. Let's try that. I think that's better because it allows for a, essentially allows for a tile where there's nothing there. I feel like there's probably a better abstraction for this. Yeah. If you don't mind, then I don't mind, but it is kind of annoying. Agreed. It'll stop in a sec, I'm sure. Okay, so we're going to path this way. Blah, blah. Oh, interesting. So it did work, but it fell off straight away. It's not the sound any of my stuff makes, so it's good. Yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes when someone leaves their Discord on or whatever, it could be pretty annoying. Okay, let's try this again. It kind of jumped off straight away, which is not quite what I wanted. Okay. This is good. That's pretty good. Discord ad message is super annoying. Okay, so it's not bad. The ping is my Facebook Messenger, which is what Christy likes to use to communicate. But actually I can close that tab. I'll hear it if it shows up on my phone. Okay, when it approaches from above, it should really go... Oh, I'm not in this. Damn it. So it should really go to there and then jump off. I'm pretty sure the ping is coming from my phone, so yes, you can change the noise. Okay, so yeah, I don't think this is quite working for me. Oh, it's not spawning at all. Well, that's kind of a problem. Let's try that one more time. How did that happen? Is there a timing issue? Weird. Go away. Go away. Go away. Thank you. Go away. All right, you're getting closer. You're getting closer. You're within 2. And then just fell straight off. So not ideal. It needs to go to the last square they were on, or the last tile they were on, and then jump off. So why is it doing that? Is it because it's allowing that tile even though it should only allow this tile? Maybe it thinks it can move in that direction even though it should only be able to move in the 4 compass directions. I wonder. So it's get neighboring positions, false, so no diagonals, enter, filter map. If allow empty tiles, it's giving us everything. Maybe we'd better just print that one. Face cam is frozen. As always. Okay. So it's allowing that one. Oop. Okay. Go away. Go away. Okay, we're jumping. We're jumping. Okay, so allowing, hang on. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of allowing. It allowed 0, 2, 1, 3, 0, 0. I should have stopped it much faster. 0, 4. That's one it shouldn't have allowed. Uh-oh. There's dog dreaming going on. Little woofs. So why? Why? That's because... Oh, right. I bet it was trying to move off to the side and then... Yeah, I see. It was trying to move... If the spinner was there, it was trying to go this way and then down. So maybe it's better if I get it to the edge. Maybe I need to store both the player pause and the target pause. Move it to here and then make it jump off. That seems really complicated, but I'm not sure how else to do it. Yeah, I think that's probably it. Oh, we got ads. Okay. So in that case, in player, we set the chasing state and we insert fixed target T, but I think what we actually need is this to be a, excuse me, pub tile pause, or even like a more formal struct. Pub player pause and pub jump to death pause. It's all very morbid, isn't it? Pub spinner pause, I guess, for want of a better word. Oh, these have to be tile pause and tile pause. Now what's the problem? Yes, okay. Yeah. All right. So now we go back here and we store player pause as, I think it's just player pause, right? Oh, tile pause. I should really name these things better. Spinner pause, right? Yeah. Okay. Really? Oh, yeah. T was what we needed. Okay. So now we've got both values. And we can target fixed target. And our target is going to be T player pause. But if we're already at player pause, well, let's just see if this part works first. So let's go play through, and it should end up on the square that the player was on and then stop. Gradually, should find a way to speed up this part. Okay, and it should stop, and it crashes. Okay. All right. Okay, fair enough. What if, how could it crash in that situation? Okay. What about if I change its state to falling? If the target is, yeah, so I need it to jump towards the place where the spinner used to be and then trigger its falling state. I feel like it could also be crashing because it's generating a path to a place that doesn't exist anymore. I could also store a direction for a final jump and just have it make that final jump because I think we're still using direction-based movement. Yeah. Tricky. Hang on, my phone's buzzing again. What's going on here? So many demands on my time. Hardly. Do we want smoked blue cheese? Okay. Well, that wasn't the question I expected to have asked. But it's cool. Seems a little extravagant, but I'm there for it. I'm totally there for it. Okay. Let me figure this out. So if we have a fixed target, yeah, I would think that's a strong cheese. But you know, sometimes you need a strong cheese. It's still buzzing. What's going on here? I'm trying to... It will be hard to... go for it. Okay. She's in a market. I think they're finding things hard to resist. Set some fixed target. Target is T player pause. But what happens if we're already there? How do we trigger the falling state normally? Get target tile pause, else. Right, okay. So we could do that. We could do this. We could do... if T player pause if T player pause equals tile pause. In other words, if we're on the square already, We could just make them fall from there, I guess. Otherwise, we do target equals T player pause. I mean, that's clumsy, but let's see if we can get it working consistently. And eventually we can add the animation to make them jump off into the void. Okay. Yeah, well, that works. It doesn't crash, at least. Let's test the path where we jump on it before they get too close. Let's test that path. I think that might have been borderline though. It was they were pretty close. Now let's try one more time. See if we can get a path where they're a long way away. Okay, go the other way. Go the other way. Go the other way. Keep going the other way. No, go the other way. God damn it. Try one more time. Go away. Go away. Okay, this one might work. Okay, now where's it going to go? Aha! Nice. Okay, so that worked. Alright, cool. So now we've got one enemy that's chasing us and one enemy that just doesn't care where we are. And we're out of spinners. That's pretty cool. Alright, good. So let's commit that. It's not perfect, but it's getting there. Oh, did I not have pathing in source already? Huh. What was in fonts? Why don't I have that in source? I don't really need all that shit. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Which one are we using? I think we're using regular. We're using... What are we using? Medium. Oh, so we're not using any of those. Where's medium? That's right, I had to put it in a really weird place, right? It's in fonts, pixel fans, medium. Pixel fans? So, all right, so we don't actually need any of this. Right. Okay. So number 8, chasing and falling logic. All right, cool. Now, what we need to think about scoring when they fall. So let's see if we can find an area where we made one of them fall off. Can actually move quite fast. Okay. Go watch the score. Got 100 points, it looked like. And it looks like we're getting about... Well, we can pretty much decide what we want, I suppose. But yeah, 100 points sounds reasonable. Okay. So, let's see, scoring. So how do we do the regular scoring? It's in the end of player move, I think. Post move. Score. Yeah, stat score plus equals base score increment. And then we'll do the same thing once they fall. Yeah. So then we need to put that in number 8's code. Maybe in post move for them. If in falling, basically. If, no. You have to do it when you set the falling state, I think. So that is in movement. Yeah. Does player score get loaded here? I don't think it does. Do we even have a player query here? Oh, yeah. Topos. Actually, don't we keep score in a resource? Stats score. Resmute stats. Okay. Mute stats. Res mute stats. And stats score plus equals I guess number 8 vanquished score. And that can stay a number 8. Vanquished score. Sure, why not F32 equals 100. And consider importing this crate, the struct rather. Stop that. No. Love vanquishing animals. Well, strictly speaking, it's a piece of wire, but you know, fencing wire, animal, same diff. So, in theory, our score should go up by 100. Whoa, something bad happened. Too many unused variables for one thing. Oh, right. Yes. Yes. Stat score is indeed a U32. Yes. And why shouldn't it be? All right. Boop-a-doo. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Ba-doo-ba-doo. All right, so we're getting 5 points every time we change over a color. And we should go to 140 at this point. We got 5 points for there, so that was bad. And yeah, 145. Yeah, we shouldn't get 5 points for jumping onto the disc, but never mind. I think we should definitely change them to frisbees. They should be frisbees. It's just way more Kiwi. Yeah, I'll change spinners to frisbees. Flying discs. Disc golf. Kiwi disc golf. All right, cool. So we've scored it. Now we need to sort out the problem where I was using global states for spinners, which was bad. And I need to instead make that a state within each spinner. And so that we can have more than one spinner on the map. Because if we look at spawns, let's go back to the beginning of the game-ish. So that one, but there's always two. Well, I think there's always two. This is the pre-game screen, so. Yep, we know the high scores. Yeah. Okay. Okay, little demonstration. Whoa, that was close. And we've got two opposite each other. Okay. Oh, he got a lot more than 100 points for that. Hang on. 275. That was 500 points. Oh, but they're getting 25 for each step, so that seems reasonable. Could make the points go up a lot faster. Okay, and then you're left without any. And then when you spawn into the new level, you get two new ones. I don't know if the position would be random or not. But we should have the ability to have two on the screen at once. So let's focus on that next. Did I commit already? Yes, I did. All right, now. Gonna need a cup of tea soon. Definitely gonna need a cup of tea. Okay, so number 8, yes. So the state is wrong. Number 8 move state. Number 8. Oh, we need spinner. So spinner state is wrong. Initial, blast off, moving, and vanish. So this is a global state, and we need to take it out of global state. So we can't do this in the same way. So we need to get rid of global state spinner. And we need to run the in state, game state playing. And in state, game state playing. And then tear down should also run on update. And we could use the system set for these, but I won't do it right now. Okay, so that means that each spawn we make needs to have its own spinner state. Component debug. Oh, and default. Okay. Spinner state. Which will start with a default. Yeah, okay. And we don't want a next spinner state, but we do want to query for it. And mute spinner state. Beautiful. And then transform. Oh, maybe spinner transform. And what did I say the other thing was? Spinner state. Okay. And then spinner. I always find myself playing with the NeoVim config. How do I save from this config help? How you doing? I'm going to take a stab at pronouncing it. Beherav77. How do you save it from the config cal? Time and patience. My config cal is moderate, but it's organized, right? Like I have it in about 5 different files. I've spent some time on it, and it's gotten to the point where it's just usable and I don't have to worry about it too much. There's probably a million different things I could get better, but yeah, it's where I need it to be. I'd rather do the work now. But I totally understand what you're saying. Okay, so spinner state. Actually, that should be dref equals equals spinner state. I forgot what this was originally. Vanish. Okay. Oh, Gesundheit. Puppy sneeze. Did I screw that up? No? Go away, virtual text. I hate you and everything you stand for. Let's spin a direction. Sure, why not? Okay. Rust Analyzer being responsive as ever. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. There's no question about it. It has to do a lot, so I get it, but yeah. Oh, wait. Can be achingly slow. The most annoying thing is when you're trying to do a build and Rust Analyzer is still in the editor blocking the build. That's really frustrating. Okay, so next spinner state is no more. And we convert this to have a spinner state, which is an and mute spinner state. And blast off timer, transform, and moot. Spinner, state. We got ads. Even Rust is scared from Rust Analyzer. Yeah, very true. Its intimidation factor is real. Okay. That's because that should be an iter mute. That's why. Okay. Despawning taken care of. All right, so we should watch out for the singles now. So we've got get single mute here, but we probably need to do it for every spinner. So this now needs to become 4. Blast off, blah, blah, blah. In iter mute. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. And same deal here. For an iter mute. Yeah, blah, blah. Okay. That looks vaguely more reasonable. Now we got to do, that's all, I think. No, because we don't want to run blast off unless the spinner is actually in blast off state. So if spinner state, actually this needs to be in matches. If not, no, if matches spinner state. A bit off topic question maybe. I learned basic Golang syntax and all, and now I want to build something, but I don't know how do you start building something and all. Any suggestions? I looked up how to make a URL shortener. Not a bad idea. And I found there were so many libraries being used. How do you even remember which lib to use? Fair question. What's simple? I guess for Go in particular, which is such a great systems language, things like file interactions can be a good start. So, I mean, it sounds stupid, but taking a file full of strings and sorting them, you know, something really easy like that, just kind of get used to the kind of ebbs and flows of Go, and in particular its error handling, which can be a real brain fuck when you first start doing it. So yeah, it's something that interacts with the system like the file system. I'd assume the go-to is SQLite, like anything else. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of that. But yeah, just messing around with it to start. I would go with the file system, or maybe just basic HTTP requests, like requesting something from Twitch API or requesting something from an open API that doesn't require auth. So there's what's that site that's just like the world's API request tester? I forget what it's called now. But you can just hit it for free without authenticating. Doing something like that would definitely be a good start, because it limits the number of dependencies. So it limits the confusion from all of that dependency hell. Having said that, getting used to Go modules and, Go mod init and Go mod tidy and all that stuff can be really good too. So you need at least 1 or 2 dependencies. If that makes any kind of sense. But yeah, don't let the complexity kind of stop you from getting started. Just pick something that, if the scope seems too big, just narrow the scope until you feel more comfortable with it. File interaction, basic network interaction. What else? Even SQLite, yeah. Doing a simple query with SQLite, maybe using SQLX, that kind of stuff. Doesn't have to be a world beater to start with. If matches spinner state, blast off. Why is that not auto-completing? Because I'm being dumb, possibly? What? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? It's totally a state. What are you going on about? Bah. 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 Then we do this. Oh, now the timer. The timer has to be associated with the spinner, is it? Yes, it is. Okay. Wait, is it? Oh, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. So I have to come up with a follower goal for 300 if I eventually get there. 200 was I have to write a game in Godot, which turned out to be this game, only I got sick of Godot after the first day and wrote it in Bevy instead. But yeah, maybe I have to do something in Unreal or something, something challenging like that, as if this isn't enough pain. Blast off timer is, yeah, it's stored in spinner, so we're fine. Each one of them has their own copy. In the movement case, I think we need to do the reverse. So if spinner, if matches, spinner state, what, moving? I think it's moving. Yeah, moving. Okay. Then we do this. Okay. So in theory, all of the basic stuff should still work. Or crash. Expected and mute spinner state, found spinner state. Oh, yeah. Yes, 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 yes. We must deref because we always must deref. Deref, deref, Deref. Always deref. Nope, still bad. Still bad. I need to get rid of all the spam. This is bad. This is bad. This is very lazy. Method not found. Sure. Because next spinner state should not be a thing anymore. Huh. Must use it in another file. I do. Do I query anything from the spinner? I do. So we need to get rid of this and we need to go this st, so and mute spinner state, blah blah, and then this, and then that, and then this, and then we query, and we query, and where do we query from? We query from let okay mute spinner state tarpos, which we don't use, equals spinner get. Wait, this could be any of the spinners. Oh, tricky. We need to know which spinner. Oh boy. This is kind of down the rabbit hole. All right. So how? How do? Okay, we know which spinner because of this. If spinner pos equals t. So we need to do most of the spinner stuff from in here. Okay. Oh man. That's okay. That's okay. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We're going to go mute spinner state, spinner pause, and spinner itamute. Itamute, whenever I hear that, I always think of Wintermute from Neuromancer. Spinner state. Equals. We already do that. Now we don't need to check for target spinner because we've already handled that case. But have we? Have we already handled that case? What about animation? Huh. Yeah, this is going to make them fall off the spinner. tricky. So we need all that transform stuff. I think what we do is we say, no, you still can't do it. Shoot. Why don't we keep the is target spinner stuff in? And go is target spinner equals true. And then we just go, do you think color schemes and all matter in Neovim? People spending time to choose what color scheme to put on is of any real worth? It's a comfort thing. I use a thing called Dusk Fox, which is really easy because you can swap between them, a lot of them very quickly. So, for example, this is Dusk Fox, but the library is called Night Fox. And it has a lot of kind of semi-related but very well thought out color schemes that do most of it for you. So that's Night Fox. Carbon Fox is another one. I forget what all the others are. I've got a few installed and I just swap between them. I don't really use that. What is the other one? Day Fox, I think. This will probably be a flashbang. Yep. Dusk Fox is my go-to. And Nord Fox. So it's just mood, really. Mode is for Vendy. There've been studies on things like readability, eye strain, and other metrics. Yeah, I find this just works for me everywhere. So, whoops. So I just use it. It's dark enough that I find it comfortable. It stands out enough that my oldish eyes work well with it. That white theme was light. I saw Jesus. Yeah, sorry about that. That was bad. Yeah, highly recommend Dusk Fox, because not just because it's a nice color scheme, or Night Fox, I'm sorry, but because it's well set up. So it's very easy to make a lot of things work well with it. Terra Fox, that's a nice color scheme. But yeah, this thing is good. It's good. It's good. It's good. So yeah, I think worth persevering with, but not too obsessive state. Some people just color schemes are their thing, so they change them on. I'd quite like to set up the Twitch so that people can change my color scheme, but I haven't done it yet. I saw Tej do it the other day, and people were just changing it to pink all the time. I'm not sure if I could be having with that. If is target, if not is target spinner. Yeah, I think that might be our escape route for this. Okay, so is there one more spinner state in here somewhere? I mean, next spinner state. My beloved just gave me the finger through the windows. Either I've done something wrong or she's kidding. I'm not sure which. I sort of just believe the web content accessibility guidelines is gospel. Yeah, okay. I can get with that. Except that I don't necessarily like a lot of like stark contrast. I like some contrast, but yeah. I also really like a grayscale theme every now and again, just for a change. Terra Fox is interesting. It's kind of greens. Okay, cool. So let's see if that actually works now. If I get a sub, can you someday have Golang stream? You don't have to get a sub for that. I do. I work on a project called Bucket, which is a community crowdfunding volunteering thing that I do. And that is written in Flutter, but with a Go backend. So I do write some Go on the stream, just not today. That's on Mondays usually, which is, I guess, US Sundays. Okay, so hopefully it should... What are we trying to test? Oh, that we can have more than one. That's right. So let's just make sure everything works still. Okay, so it's pathing towards me, I hope. And the puppies are getting very excited because the other human is home. Okay, and you should jump off, and you do. And this is a problem. This is not correct. So I think there'll be an on exit in there somewhere that we're not supposed to use. Player state reset to top. Reset player position. That looks right. So yeah, we're flying to the top of the screen and it's despawning, but apparently the player is not falling down the way they're supposed to. Next player state. Tile pause, transform, target transform. Player state initial. Spinner speed times time delta seconds. Something is not getting called in there. Seems to me. It seems... Sorry, baby? Something had it work. Okay. Okay, so... Where is that supposed to happen? We do a teardown on spinner. We do a teardown here. I don't know why we would do that. There must have been a trigger that ran on spinner state initial. I don't think we need this anymore. It's running on update. Yeah, I don't think we need that.
Maybe if they had much in the way of food?
No, not really.
No?
I don't think so. Get rid of that. Okay. So let's see what actually happens. Maybe it despawns cargo gurn. That's not how we do it. Maybe it actually despawns too early. Where did my sound go? Okay, we're all at the top and we don't fall down again. Oh, but... Okay, so our tile pause is wrong, maybe. Because it moved us all the way back to where we were. So our tile pause never gets reset. Okay, interesting bug. So let's look at player. Post move, no. Movement. Right, if spinner pause. Is target spinner is true. We shouldn't really iterate through all of this. Yeah, I suppose that's okay. Maybe I should be doing this. Oh, we already do. Tile pause is T. It obviously doesn't update. What is going on there? Seems to me that is not what we want. So player pause, tile pause. Yeah, that's right. Spinner pause is T. And tile pause is T. So we're assigning the player's position to that, to where the spinner was. But once it gets to the top, we need to cancel that out. I think this could probably also be... So why does it think that we're still back there? There's something that's supposed to run. What have we changed that might have done this? Thought maybe we might have changed something in the systems that would have done it, but no. Reset player position. On exit, player state reset to top. When do we get into player state reset to top? Never? Okay, next player state set, player state reset to top. If matches spinner state moving, let move player destination, spinner destination. Next player state set, player state reset to top. Do we ever call this code? Because that'd be good information. Maybe it's the wrong state that I'm checking. Yeah, we do. We call it once. Oh, and we reset. What the hell? One more time. Maybe if you wait for it to. Maybe if you wait for the coilie to chase you, it's different. Oh, we got ads. Oh, god damn it. Pay attention. Nah. That was so wrong. Oh, there's all kinds of timing problems. Oh, no. It's all turning to custard. Go away. Damn it. Okay, well that's completely off. And it doesn't despawn. Now it's on. And it falls. So why? Okay, it's obviously it's obviously racy somehow. I just don't know how. Okay. All right. So does that happen? Does that happen when you use it early, or does it just only happen some other time? That seems to happen when you use it early. Let's see if we can repeat that a few more times to make sure. Oh, I didn't check reset to top if that was being called. It is, and that worked. So it's racy. Yep, got called. No, I don't think I did. Sorry. I don't think I got anything from the refiller either now that you mention it. Okay, this is doing my head in. Why is it racy? Weird. Now I can't make it fail. There it is, and it definitely doesn't get called. Okay, so this condition is not always going to work. Player destination is player translation. We should probably check those values, but also I wonder if this is getting called either. The spinner state might be different. Okay. player translation. Player destination. Player translation. It'll probably be something like it's off by maybe, 2 points or something. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. Might have to do this a few times to make it work. Okay, there we go. 130, 193, 1. Yeah, here we go. Sorry. So it's not perfectly equivalent. That's what's going on. And it never was. So, all right. I think this is an unrelated bug, but let's fix it. So how is that movement working? I think we're using a lerp, right? Yeah, player translation lerp, player destination T. So how do I know if I'm within blah? Oh, maybe I should be exiting here. Like return or actually continue. That might make it more consistent. Because there's no point in continuing to move after you've gotten to the right point. Nope, still not quite there. Very close, but not. So there must be some kind of slop. How do you do that? Do you subtract one from the other, right? So we don't want to do an equals equals. We want to do next to or near or... Oh, let's ask the big green robot. Seems like a good question for that. Bivy, if 1 vec3 within very small margin of other vec3. Okay, so distance, right? Yeah. So we're already doing... Yeah, so like... If Euclidean distance? No. We've done this before. That's in shader code, but no, we're not in shader code. Assume not in shader code. Why would I want the glam crate? No. Avoid glam dependency. by adding a distance. I feel like GPT is just way out of date with Bevy. Bevy distance. I thought it was just subtracting one for the other between 2 vec 3. Clamp. Clamp is kind of it, right? No, clamp is distance. Here we go. Right. So let's try. Distance. Expected ball found F32. Okay, yeah. Less than 1. Okay, that seems more likely. Let's try that. Might not be less than 1, but let's just try. Well, it doesn't despawn, but it's better. Hang on. Spinner state equals spinner state vanish. Right. I bet it doesn't necessarily have... Yeah, so what it's probably encountering is this. Transform translation equals spinner destination. Yeah, so same problem, right? But also we could use spinner state vanish. But let's just check this. Okay. Let's get some debug happening a little more. Info. Spinner should despawn. Transform translation distance. Spinner destination. Okay, and then this info distance player destination distance player translation. Okay, get some more information happening. Be a bit spammy, but never mind. I should get all these things debugged on screen rather than spamming into the thing, but it doesn't matter. Okay, we're at 1.6, 0.8, but 1.6 here. Damn, we never got to under 1. So that one worked, which is good. Let's try making this less than 2. Probably less than 5 would be reasonable. It's all very arbitrary. There should be a constant, like, kiwi slop. Amount of space to ignore for kiwi. Okay. Spinner distance 1.6. Never got to the other one. All right, so again, let's go within 2. Probably within 5 would be fine. I remember having to do this for my other game now that I think about it. Nope. Spinner should despawn, and it did. But now we got 2.1. God damn it. All right. Let's make them both 5. Need a helper function for this shit. Okay. And both of them were 4. Okay. Well, that seems reasonable. Let's do one more run through, and then we'll just keep an eye on it. Nope. 5.2. Damn. So why? Why is it getting interrupted? Well, why isn't it continuing to move towards that point? What happens if we make it 10? Does it just get more and more ridiculous as time goes on? I don't want it to be like it has a suddenly changes positions and then despawns. Yeah, like it's not in the right spot. Maybe because the player state changes while the spinner's still trying to move. Maybe I should change them both in the same point. Like not here, but in the teardown. So if matches spinner state moving, so why don't we do this? We will need a player query, but that's okay. Query and moot. Oh, it's actually a player state. So moot next player state. May as well keep the spinner state, even though it's probably not necessary. Spinner state. Okay. Ooh, getting tired. What's the time? Oh yeah, just after 5. All right. Let's go. Oh, our camera turned off as well, which is never good. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Just randomly freezes. Changing the frame rate seems to bring it right back. I don't know why. Okay. So doing them both in the same place, I don't know if that really is going to make a difference, but let's try it. Oh, I should have changed it back to 5. Or 1. Don't remember having... Oh, great. I don't remember having this much problem with it before. I mean, it worked. It wasn't great, but it worked. Let's make this back to 5 or even 3, maybe. Okay, that works. All right. All right. I'm willing to go with that for now. Seems like a reasonable way to avoid the race condition. Yeah, seems okay. This is probably unnecessary, because it's just going to despawn anyway. But I suppose it's possible that the other one could run because of this query or this check. So it probably won't hurt to just do it, I guess. And we don't need this anymore. Which means this doesn't need to be mutable. All right, cool. So what have we done? Allow multiple spinners. Cool. Must be just about time for another team shout out. Bad Cop. Bad Cop's on and Robitussin's still on. Nice. Okay. Now, oh, we also have the old Discord and we have the old YouTube. We got all the old things. All right. Now, I think I should make a cup of tea because I'm cold and I need a cup of tea. I'll be back. I'll be back. I can't even show you puppies because there's no puppies down there. You'll just have to put up with it. Empty puppy. Okay. Now then. I have tea. Things are much better now. Things are much better. All right, now we've got the ability to run more than one spinner. So now we need more than one spinner. So when we start the level, we go to next level. When do we spawn spinners? We do it here by the looks of things. On enter game state playing init. Right, we don't want that. We want on enter game state next level. And that way we should get a spinner every level, I want to say. Probably be in the same place, but let's test that theory. Let's test that little theory. Oh, nope. Okay, well, maybe we'll get it on the second level. Let's finish this one. Go away. Go away, let me finish. No, go away. Ah, damn it. It's quite hard with the with the sprigs chasing you. You have to get them far enough away from you. Oh no. Oh, that's the end of the game. Oh, we got ads. Oh, the Quelly didn't even spawn this time. I wonder if they just don't spawn with new games. Like, if the... Okay, now do we get a spinner? No. Okay. Alright, well that's good to know. What about... if we win the game without dying on the first run through? Win the level at least. Go away. Okay. My strategy of telling it to go away doesn't seem to be working very well. Nope, definitely no spinners. All right. Good to know. So why? Why? Tilepos is 03, that's right. Why is this not running? Do we not get a next level? On enter game state next level. End level? No. Game state next level. Next state set. Game state next level. Change state, game state next level. So it definitely should spawn. Is the sprite not showing up? Wow. My partner just walked past the window with a chainsaw. Okay. I don't know what's going on out there. Could be anything. Could be anything. All right, so why is this not working? We've got the spinner being spawned with a sprite bundle. Init should be being spawned. Let's go with... did someone run past in front of them? No. It's a good question, though. I think it should be asked. Okay, so spinner init. Why is this not happening? Maybe it's failing base layer? Oh my god. I don't know what's happening at my house. It's very confusing. Very confusing. Okay, spinner init did run, but there's no spinner. What if I jump off? Oh, shit. What if I jump off at the point where it should be? Okay, seriously, go away. Thank you. Nope, it's definitely not there. Why? It's definitely running. It should run again. Yep. So why isn't it showing up? Maybe the base layer is failing? I don't see why, but, you know, sure. Maybe it has to run after map. Was it called init? We do this somewhere else. After movement, after movement, after init. Really? Okay. In next level, we've got init, right? So maybe we need to do that. Go away, go away, go away. Oh, map next level, yeah. Oh, really? Okay, so map. All right, let's try that. Maybe it's just a timing thing. Oh yeah, there we go. Ah. No, go away. No! I suck at kiwibert apparently. Once you've actually got enemies that chase you, it gets a lot harder. Oh, this should never happen. That's not fair. I need to make it so it only does collision detection once it's actually landed on the square. Just get good, yeah. Okay, so we got another spinner, so that was good. I should have moved the first one just to check. And also we've got no number 8 wire spawns after the first round, so we need to fix that too. Ah, just get good. Just get good. Okay, should get another spinner. Yes, okay. And we can all use it like normal. Okay, happy with that. All right, good. So spawn a spinner on each level. It's falling off the edge not fair too. Maybe I should add some fences. You know, like when you go bowling and they put the little gutter guards up? I need that. Only for kiwibert. Oh, that tea's good. Okay. So now we need more than one spinner per level. So we need double spinner, dual spinner action, dual spinner action. Baby bumpers for the first round. Okay, so now we have 2 spinners. Now, this is a problem because we got spawn spinner, insert. We don't want that. We want to, do we? No, actually, that's okay. We can have more than one spinner. It just has to have... So instead of that, we're probably going to want this. I don't know if there's actually much difference. Okay, we'll do that. And then just to be super basic, we'll do this. And the position is going to be topos 2, transform 2. Yes, it's bad. No, I don't care. And this can be on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. Y2, Y4 maybe. This will be wrong, but I'm curious. Oh, layout is still true, but we'll probably need to clone it. Bad. Missing structure fields. Oh, yeah. Okay. And yeah, it'll be in the wrong position, but that's right. Let's see where it is. Ooh, it's getting dark. Oh, it's not there at all. Unless it's on top of it. Oh, I need to fix that bug, whatever it is. Yeah, there's only one. So is this the thing we can't have? More than one thing tagged with a tagged with a struct spinner. Like, for example, if I did this and then this, it wouldn't work, but would it spawn? No. All right, so something's gone wrong there. Is it the insert? And if so, why? Hang on, that's going to be wrong. Oh. Why did I just get a pop-up disconnected from server? Am I disconnected from stream? I don't appear to be. Disconnected from what server? That was weird. Am I still live? Hello? What was that? Oh well, apparently I'm still going. I don't know what was going on there. I'm here, I'm there. Okay, good. That was weird. I had a funny little pop-up that said disconnected from server, but no other information. Maybe it was the, see, that still didn't work. Am I not changing this properly? The position of this? Go away. Ah. Why? Why? XX, why? Topos 2 syndrome world grid size map type extend. Maybe this isn't a valid topos, or maybe it's being covered by another tile. So let's look at what would be valid. We know that this is 03, 02, 01, 00. Therefore, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0. Hang on. 03, 02, 01, 00. So 6, 0, 6, 1, 6, 2, maybe? Maybe that was it. Maybe it was just off the map. It's all very trial and error. It's not like drag and drop. There's one thing where drag and drop would actually be useful. Nope. Pop-up didn't have a title or anything? What server? Exactly. This is my problem. Okay, that didn't work either. 6, 2, 6, 1, 6, 3. Let's just try 3 to see if my counting's wrong. My counting is not wrong. What is happening here? On level, texture atlas, index, sprite bundle, transform 2. That's what's going on. Or part of what's going on. And this tile pos is wrong too. Duh. Tile pos 2. And that appears to be all. See if that is getting close. Ah. Well, it's a start. It's down there, but it's a start. Okay, so 6-2 is wrong. Okay, because it goes, yeah, right. It goes on an angle. Oh, so confusing. So x6, y3. What if it's x6, y8 or something like that? It actually does open the way, though, for having like diamond-shaped maps and things like that. I'd quite like to extend it so that it has really... Hey, now we're talking. Okay, does it work? It kind of does. It looks a bit weird, but it does. And then I can use the second one. Hey! And if we finish the level... Go away. Go away. Ah. Get good. If we finish the level, they reappear. And they work. Okay, for now they'll always be in the same place, but we're getting there. Okay, cool. So, spawn 2 spinners per level. Excuse me. Gulping down tea as fast as possible. All right. Cool. So very hard-coded, but they do work. Now, what about... Do we... just thinking about how to vary it. Like, should it be random or should it actually be mapped? It sort of broaches that whole idea of having to load levels. I think what I might fix next, though, is the fact that the number 8 wire doesn't respawn. So at the moment it's using some really horrible logic to only spawn one ever. Because they were spawning every 30 seconds, which was kind of weird. Which is what spawn state no, yes, and stop means. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. So what I actually want is not to spawn it while there's an existing one. And then to wait to spawn another one. So I think if we look at a game... and kills one off. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it spawns almost straight away, actually. Indeed. Yeah, so they spawn pretty much straight away. once they've died. But you get a little bit of time. Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't mean to quit that. Oh. There. Bad. I actually have a way to reset all of this, but you kind of have to do it at the start of the stream. Hey, look, I'm live. Okay. Now, I can't remember whose stream I was in, but they had the right notes in chat and it plays thing... What? They had the right notes in chat and it plays thing implemented. Oh, you're probably thinking of Clonk's stream. Alcohol on Q does that a little, and I think I could probably do it too. There's a couple of little languages you can use for, like, domain-specific languages for just text-based music. But yeah, that would definitely be interesting. Yes, you did. Bells of Bazelia. That's what I'm thinking of. Indeed. It now has quite a large library. Okay, so I need to stop this ridiculous not spawning thing. I just need to stop it from spawning if there is an existing one. So we only ever want one on the screen at a time, I think, probably. So we don't want coil spawn state anymore. On enter game state playing init, I would say on enter game state a level, next level init. What does init actually do? Ah, spawns the timer, okay. Update, wait for spawn, run if in states, coil spawn state, no. Okay. No. I don't think we're going to do that. Run if in state, game state, playing. On enter coil spawn state, yes, no. Update, spawn, run if, end state, game state, playing. Update, run if, and yeah, and again, all of these could be on a system state, but we won't do that now. Yeah, so we get rid of coil spawn state. Go away. What's your problem now? Oh, yeah. Wait for spawn. Spawn timer, get single mute, else return. If timer tick, time delta finished, return. Don't do that. We kind of don't want this to be a separate system. That was only when it was... That was only when it was... We were trying to just get one of them. And even then it didn't make a hell of a lot of sense. I think it was kind of brain dead when I read that. Don't do that. Okay, spawn. So we query for existing ones, I think is part of the problem. So let's go LMN, number 8, query entity with number 8. if number 8 get single is okay, return. So we don't want more than one. Don't want more than one number 8 on the map at a time. Otherwise, let okay, grid size, map type, base layer, blah, blah. All right, so that alone ought to be enough for us to see it working. I think. I'm not sure about the timer. It might just spawn a whole bunch of them. Actually, I think it is going to spawn a whole bunch of them. This could be very, very bad. Yeah. Okay, maybe it's just one. Oh, we got ads. Damn, I just lost my chance to get rid of... Oh, no, he left. All right, and there's another one. Okay. All right, so that's good. It doesn't really use the spawn timer, though. So... where is the spawn timer? Not in post move. And not in move. Otherwise... right, so if we've already got one, don't run the spawn timer. Otherwise, if... wait, where is the spawn timer? Number 8 spawn timer is on level. Okay. So we just query for it, I guess. It's not a resource. I hear a lot of barking. What's the time? Almost 6. I should probably stop soon and get some food happening. As it is now thoroughly dark in here. I would like to get this kind of working. So why aren't we spawning... Okay, the spawn timer is just there. It's not a resource. It's just in the world. Okay, so we need a query for it, which is mute, I guess. Spawn timer is query and mute number 8 spawn timer. If okay, spawn, no, let okay timer, and that's mute timer equals spawn timer get single mute else return. If timer tick, oh, we need time. I always forget this. Time delta. Finished. If not finished, return. Okay, I think that is what we needed. I do believe. Okay, no spawn. And now spawn in the same place as the sheep. Okay, so we'll want it to get killed off. And it goes. And we should get another spawn, and we do. Maybe a little fast, but yeah. And we'll test for another spawn. Oh, he just left. Damn. Maybe I should check to make sure the states get reset. He shouldn't have just dived off the edge. Oh yeah, that sucks. Oh well. I'll figure out what's going on there. It's probably some global state I'm setting that I shouldn't be. Oh, now he's following me. No. Interesting. He followed me for a little while and then he decided against it and jumped off the edge of the cliff. Let's see if we get another spawn. Yep. And does it behave normally? Oops. Okay, so it should chase me. And it does look like it's going to chase, so that's good. But the second one doesn't seem to. Yeah, that shouldn't have happened. Lots of bugs. Yeah, it shouldn't just be diving off. Okay, but that's good. We're definitely making progress. Okay. Okay, that is recurrent number 8 spawns. We will launch a build. Kiwibert. Actions. Release. Well, wait, what build are we up to? 0.7, so 0.8. Release flow. Run 0.8. And that will be available at this URL in a short while. And in the meantime, I will read out because I have to go make tea. Let's see who we got here. Who is on? Who's on? Bad Cop's on. Mod's on. He's playing Minecraft again. Who else we got to raid? Is there anybody left on the team apart from you're so welcome. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Who is
It was.
on the team?
Let's just say it was some kind of
noise,
dark
noise,
magic.
noise, bad. No, go away. We got Team Andy Game Devs. Oh, Robitussin. We can go say hi to Robitussin. Robitussin MD. Excellent. Robitussin MD. Nice one. Thanks, team. We got some progress. We're getting there. We're learning. I'll see you next time.
Screen. Okay.